All right, welcome to EIP Editing Office Hour meeting number 44. We have a pretty light agenda today. I'm going to get started with 7758. Let's take a look at this. So this is changing status to review. Doesn't seem like there's anything particularly complicated on this one. Let's take a look. So transfer with authorization. All right. Set of functions to enable meta transactions and topic interactions with ERC20 token contracts for your signatures conforming to the EIP 712 type message. Yep, okay, cool. 2612 uses sequential nonces, uses, okay. Doesn't, okay, more that we're saying, okay. Especially problematic if gas shares are very high. Multiple withdrawal attack. All right. This all looks good. BRNS, okay. Good, that all looks fine. Okay. Sure, okay. Okay. Minute transaction. Yeah. Perfect. 712 looks good. Okay, backwards compatibility section is really nice. There's a reference implementation. Great. Yeah, no, this is a well-written EIP. Let's approve that. And we will move on to the next one. 7208. Okay. Review, last call. It's a lot of commits. Why are there so many commits here? Okay. The link to README, but now the HTML proofer fails with. Okay, that's odd. So why is that failing? Assets ERC, yeah. But if you look in here at the other, yeah, they're all ERC. So this needs to be, yeah. Perfect, that's nice. So let's give this whole thing a review. Okay. Launching data containers are a series of interfaces. Yep, that's fine. Versus standardized interface. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this has changed very much since the last time I read this. Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, that's fine otherwise, so. But Okay. 6734. Okay. So it's okay going into review. JSON token list. Okay. All right, so this looks fine. Just make sure there's no other errors in EIP validator. Just the one. Perfect. Two, two, zero. Let's see if they have a pull request open to. Actually, I think it's ERCs. C's. Pull requests. 3220. No, okay. 20. All right. 6735. What is this one? Thanks, that's super useful. Okay, so you're moving to. Okay. All right. Da, da, da. Specification. It's fine. This is all specification for sure. Yeah, seems fine. Okay. Then we're going to go look at 7208. Oh, we have another person on the call. Hi. Do you have a particular proposal you'd like me to look at?
Hi, yeah, we added it to the agenda. It's the last one.
Oh, this one down here? All right.
Yes.
Good activity. Okay. Did you have any particular questions about this, or you just want somebody to look at it?
Yeah, no particular question. We're just trying to get it merged if all the comments, all the
Sure.
comments should be addressed.
I will take a look. I like your abbreviation. That's awesome. Provides a mechanism for DApps to use the
Thank you.
extension wallets API in a tamper-proof way. Okay. Wallet send request enables dApps to interact with wallets in a tamper-proof manner via signed request. The dApp associates a public key with its data structure and uses the corresponding private key to sign payloads. Oh, that's interesting. So the idea is like you can prove that the owner of the domain is the one that is making the request.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. So taking off my editor hat and putting on my technical hat. So does this mean that all of the requests have to be generated on the server side?
Correct.
Okay.
That's for the first iteration of it. I think in the future we would like to discuss with the community adding something like CSP so that you don't necessarily need a server and you can do restrictions on like without necessarily signing the request, but restrictions like what contract your page is supposed to talk to or things like that.
Cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Um, okay. Do this recognize the dApp host text field pointing to URL that JSON manifest is hosted? Should be a no. Another technical question. Couldn't you just skip DNS entirely and just request this file?
Yes, you could. We're trying to do both. That gives more customization for
Okay.
people, but you could just check the well-known part directly.
Okay. think that's right, but let me just double check. RFCeditor.org, RFC. Yep, that's the one. Okay. Similarly, just under JWT, practices walk equally cache. Okay. In the absence of components distributed into the cache that expired, we should not cache for more than 2 hours. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I didn't call that. I don't think anything's changed. Okay. 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 Tweet manifested. Yep. Set code. Present every browser. Okay. Sensible schema. Okay. RPC program. This TypeScript interface. Cool. Okay. 1193 provider interface. So do you need 1193? Yeah, okay. Okay. Provider interface, you call ETHSEND transaction, and then you do wallet signed request, and you pass. Yeah, okay. Cool. Okay. Okay. Nope. Read that wrong. Additive nature makes a heavy backward its core design no objects dance results. Okay. Send the request out. There's no plan. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that looks great. A few really small suggestions, and then we can get that merged. I see we have a few other people joining the call. Do any of you have a proposal you'd like me to take a look at? All right, well, we'll just continue on with where we were.
Sorry about that operator error. I left the
Oh, no
meeting.
worries.
I will I'll resolve the comments shortly, and if you're still around in an hour or two, it should be ready.
Perfect. I'll take a look. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, okay, so we did that one, 7702. Wait, 7208. Oh, it's just there twice. That would be why. Okay. So let's look at some EIPs going into draft. Okay, so let's give this a read. So, this is going into draft. Can I edit this? I can. Perfect. Okay. CIP prefers to increase the number of blobs in a block to provide more scale to Ethereum. Viewer L2. Yeah, okay. Okay. Blob limit increases for transition. Okay, testable changes. Okay, so this looks good. What were other people complaining about before I just merge this? Yeah, this is perfect. All right, blob throughput. No Ether transactions with free-for-all tips. Party pay transactions. All right, that looks good. Let's go in here. 7768. Okay, so we're going to edit this, and then we're going to set the EIP number to 7768. Commit changes. Oh, I have to rename you as well. 7768. And then are there any other references to 8s in here? No, I guess there's that one. Okay, we're good. So we'll commit this. Refresh and start reviewing. Surely on account having no Ether can send transactions and pay tips using new free-for-all bucket. Alright, a technique is introduced where an externally owned account having no Ether can send transactions using their own origin.tx. Wait. Yep, other proposed quotations to the Ethereum client. Okay. And user controls the Alice will provide transactions to a series of transactions. If Alice would like to provide consideration for executing these transactions, she will ensure that a well-known address on the network, the free-for-all bucket, will control tokens. At the end of the series of transactions, Alice orders her transaction answers carefully, considering that they will avenge the wolves, maybe none of them on the first. Yep. To a service that communicates with block proposers. Yep. For example, if a consideration is set to the free-for-all address, this will typically be the last in her series of transactions. Send a transaction from any origin to send Ether, representing the current gas. Okay. To the free-for-all account to preload any necessary responses. Start an execution context and include this send Ether transaction in all of Alice's transactions. In the execution context, identify tokens sent to the free-for-all contract address, rather valuable consideration accrued to the free-for-all contract. Sign a transaction 2 from any origin. Take security of the consideration from the free-for-all account and include this transaction in the execution context. The end user must be able to send consideration to the block proposer without knowing who they are, and the block proposer must be able to realize this consideration. This EIP proposes to use a well-known contract account for the deployment for this purpose, and here's the required interface. Execute. Okay. Back over here. Edit you. Okay, so that's fine. Cool. So that's 7768 done. And we will move on to, there's this one and this one. So let's take a look at this vulnerability and exposure identifier one. Are there any commits after my last review? Let's see, there were not, so that can just stay there. And then we did that one already. So let's see if that's been finished here. Okay. Good. Let's see all of the good. Yeah, no reason not to approve this. Cool. And I believe that is everything for this week. Thank you everybody for coming out, and see you all in 2 weeks or tomorrow if you're coming on the call.